Hello and welcome to Metaphorically Speaking. I am one of your hosts, Ben, and this is my friend, Ethan.
Hello, and did you know this episode was brought to you by creepygrandma.com.net.org? What? It doesn't make any sense, nor does it need to make any sense. Someone who we have told already, please do not speak. I went out and made an announcement. Please do not speak. And he comes in and speaks.
No, we're using this thing to record.
We're using
So
this?
just-
Yeah, we should restart. We have. No, it's not your fault.
No, I can edit. I can edit this part out.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, editing on the Audacity is pretty easy.
Oh, cool.
No, thank you.
No, we're good. Thank you.
Yeah.
It smells good, and I have had those. They're great. Just tell everyone outside, and I have told them already. I think only the girls heard me. That please be quiet, and if you need to come in here, dead silence. So just tell all the boys that weren't paying attention.
Dead silence, as in if you come in here and you talk, we'll kill you.
Yeah, and by kill you we mean we'll remove you from the final cut, so you won't have existed in this period of time, and it's still recording. Prepare to die. Anyway,
So I'll just continue where we left off.
yeah.
This
Sorry, that fake laugh is there's a reason for that. It's because we had to cut because someone walked into the room.
So this podcast is about, nerd stuff, games, etc., movies, TV shows, and so on and so forth. Listen to the last episode if you don't know.
Yeah, seriously, pay attention.
It's only the second episode. How could you not go back one more?
It's not that hard. It's only 40 minutes long. It's not like it's... Actually, you don't have to restart the computer. It doesn't actually change the audio, remember?
Yeah, but still, it's I just like to see it.
Okay.
And actually have visual audio.
Yeah, visual and audio perception. It's just how we learn as human beings.
Yeah.
So, this week, this episode's kind of weird, because we have to talk about last week's news, because we weren't able to record last week. So,
The week before?
Yeah, the week before. Or the week before. Frankly, our schedules are all weird. I had to go to
Yeah.
the dentist, then I didn't have to go to the dentist, then...
I got sick.
Then he got sick, then our backup host canceled. It was all a hullabaloo.
Yeah.
So, anyway, this week, we are talking about the one, the only, the Fallout 4. And does
Bang the table
Yes,
again.
I banged the
table. You gotta
table.
stop banging on the table.
Okay, I'll put my hands in my pocket. There we
Pocket?
go. My pockets. Plural. Dadgummit, plural.
Now you got... Now I gotta wipe off the microphone. This just got some... There.
You're so mean to the listeners.
Take that, headphone users.
This is what you get when no one follows you after your first
Oh my
episode. The audio track looks just horrendous. It has this zigzag of sound.
Okay,
It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
Second.
But
That thing that... Right.
yeah.
It was funny.
It was absolutely hilarious. So, Fallout 4. It's amazing. You have played it. I do not own it yet. Keyword yet. Mm-hmm. Tell me, regale me with stories from the battlefield.
It is really good. If you played the previous Fallouts, you kind of have an idea of what... Okay, I'll lean in and I'll start over. There. I'm gonna have to edit this so much.
I'm looking at the audio track and I can't see you. Your voice is making no ripples.
Can you hear me from here?
You just ruined their ears. You have punished their ears so many times. You're such an evil person, and we still love you.
How about that? Does that work?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Your voice is like this massive on the thing. You're doing it again. You're doing it again.
We're going to talk about Fallout 4 eventually. So
Oh my goodness, it's amazing. Fine if they watch.
it doesn't really matter. Just as long as they don't say anything. Sigh.
You know you're editing this out, right?
Yeah, I know.
Coming back in. Okay, this is the part where we come back in. So, Fallout 4 is amazing. Tell us with your regaling stories. We have had to cut this twice so far. Please, God, tell me no one else comes in here.
Okay, so Fallout 4 is really, really good. The combat is significantly improved over any of the previous Fallouts. I can't really compare it to the classic Fallouts. I haven't played those enough. But the
They're RTS,
modern Fallouts...
They're not RTS.
Yeah,
they're turn-based strategy games.
I've played them. I just
But
haven't
you
played
just
them
said
enough.
you haven't played them.
I said enough.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Just go away.
So out of any modern Fallout, the combat is a lot more hectic, and it just feels more like a shooter, like a better shooter and a great RPG.
Right.
It has the best parts of Fallout and the best parts of a normal shooter. And the best part of I'm going to edit this again. And the best parts of a normal shooter all combined into one awesome game, which is really fun.
So tell me about the settlement building. The settlement building is really what I'm totally interested in.
Mm-hmm.
Interested. Ugh, I can't speak. The one thing that I found interesting, I looked on Let's Plays and I saw Settlement Builder. Like I saw one person who was doing a Let's Play of the game and then said Settlement Builder takes place between episode 4 and 5. So I was just watching those because that's the only thing I'm interested in is watching people build settlements. And I looked on IGN's wiki and it said, and I saw the settlement list. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's so many settlements that you can build, and you connect them all with Brahmin caravans. It's amazing.
Yeah. The settlement building is fun, but it takes a lot of resources to build a nice house. So, Okay, I'll start again.
I'm sorry, hold on. We can't have this. It's too distracting. We need to...
Yeah.
No, it's fine. You just need to not be moving around.
Yeah.
You need to be down and not doing anything. So you're fine. You're getting your stuff, and I understand that. But
If you have to be in here,
if you have to be in here, then you have to be in here.
Pop in, pop out.
This is just because someone was studying the other room. So.
Yeah.
Okay. We are never going to get to the second topic.
No.
Fallout 4. Tell me about Fallout 4. Okay. We're back.
Again.
This is annoying. Can you tell?
Yeah.
Can you tell I'm not happy right now? A rag just fell off the whiteboard in front of us. It's depressed.
We're distractible, and the people that are being distracting. So.
Yes. The humans around us are being distracting.
Mm-hmm. And there are humans around us, so it makes us uncomfortable.
Yeah. Normally we would be in another room, but there was, due to the fact that this isn't Friday, because usually we record on Friday.
It's
Tuesday, so someone was using that room to study in. So we couldn't be in there, and this is the room where the pseudo lockers are here. So
cubbies.
Yeah, cubbies. So we have to be in here while people are like, well, my mom's here, so I have to go get my stuff. It's like, well, why didn't you get it out before? Anyway, my voice is going high, and you can't hear me.
I'm probably going to edit most of that out. Yeah. Just because it goes on for a long time, has nothing to do with anything. Or maybe
Does
not
this
at
show
all.
have anything to do with anything? Let's just be honest here.
That's true.
Okay, Fallout 4.
Fallout 4. The settlement building is fun, but it takes a lot of resources. So you kind of have to go out into the wasteland to gather stuff.
Scrap everything.
Yeah, but the really annoying thing is if you don't have enough weight, then you're like, okay, what can I drop? I don't have any guns. I don't have any armor I can drop. I have to drop my junk, which is valuable stuff. Everything is valuable. So you just have to...
Yeah, it's unlike Skyrim, where you would just drop everything. It's like, why did I pick up this urn for no reason? Just throw it on the ground.
Yeah.
You accidentally picked up a plate that one time you're trying to steal from the Jarl behind his back. You would do that over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Or you would find, like, why do I have 15 steel swords in my backpack, Because that's what you do when you raid the
dungeon.
Diamond Cave, or whatever it's called, near the Whiterun exit that I would always raid towards the beginning of the game.
Yeah. One interesting thing I found is it isn't as engrossing. It hasn't grabbed me yet as much as Skyrim did. Like, Skyrim with mods is, I would call it almost a near-perfect game. One of the best games.
Right.
As long as if you have it like modded with Frostfall, Realms and Seasons, just with all the greatest mods, it's a fantastic game. And this game is great, but it hasn't really grabbed me yet. And I've heard that it gets better once you get to Diamond City, and I haven't really gotten past that yet.
You know what that's based off of?
Isn't it the baseball stadium?
Yeah, it's the baseball stadium.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious. And I don't think this is in our news. I think this is next week, but we're going to talk about it here for a brief second, then we'll talk about it next week. Some modder put in the Red Sox uniforms, and the Red Sox are going to sue them.
Because
that makes no money from Bethesda. They fail to clearly understand this. I guess this is technically copyright infringement. Anyway,
it's just a free mod that no one cares about unless you play it. Well, no one cares about it enough to pay the modder, and they're paying the modder for their work. Well, yeah, it is that, but it's just it's not going to do anything to the Red Sox if it exists or not. Like that. Blah!
Okay, we're going to talk about this next week, so we can't talk about this anymore.
Okay.
So, you haven't experienced the game. How many hours are you in?
Well, I got like to level 10, got to Diamond City, and I'm like, I feel like starting again on the hardest difficulty because because I hate myself. So I've started again, and I'm like 3 hours into that playthrough, and so I probably should just pick up where my first character was, just because that probably makes more sense, and the game will probably get better from there.
Right.
So I think, but that's like 6 or so hours in.
Right.
So I haven't played a huge amount, but I'm still a decent way into the game.
Yeah, it looks awesome. I'm super excited to play it. The next game that I will be purchasing is Uncharted: The Nathan Drake Collection, and I have never played the Uncharted's, but I did play the Uncharted 2 segment that they put in for the Uncharted Nathan Drake Collection demo on PS4, and that, my dear friends, looks awesome. Like, there's this... So the setup is, you have to free your friend, she's stuck in an elevator, so you get her out of the elevator, and you slide, and you go into this building that's kind of decrepit, and all of a sudden a helicopter shows up and starts shooting at you as you're going across this plane. So you climb up and you start running, and the helicopter is shooting, firing rapid fire at you, and then you run around, and then you end up getting into this building. The helicopter destroys a wall. You have to run through there, and it starts firing missiles at the building, so it starts collapsing as guys are coming at you and shooting at you. And then all of a sudden, the building like tilts to the point where it's crumbling in half, and you see this window at the end of the room, and you sprint through and jump through the window. We were almost in that, says Drake. It's like that. It looks awesome. I'm super excited to play it.
The only part I've played of the Uncharted series is the very beginning of Uncharted 2. Which is the famous train scene.
Yeah, you're shot, you're in the train,
Yeah, which is awesome, but then we only rented it, and he swore too much, so we returned it.
Ah, makes sense. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the game looks really awesome.
Yeah, once I get a PS4, which I want to get this summer, if I get a job, I'm probably gonna get that for it.
Support us now by going to ign.com/prime and giving us some money. You know what I mean. Fork it over.
Yeah. How would
IGN won't sponsor us. They've never heard of us. We have literally 0 followers on SoundCloud.
If you work at IGN, why are you listening to us? Why you could be doing your actual job? Why are you listening to us?
We are the #1 PlayStextbox podcast. They open with Podcast Beyond, the #1 PlayStation podcast. Podcast Unlocked, the #1 Xbox podcast. Mm-hmm. So we're the #1 PlayStextbox podcast. That's the intro from now on. That is the intro. How about...
We're the #1...
PlayStextbox Cinema podcast.
We're the #1 podcast made by the two of us.
We are our #1 podcast.
Yeah, this is my favorite podcast. Yeah, I helped make it. But it's my favorite podcast!
It's like the Amazon reviews when Rock Band came on, and all the people that were working on it posted their reviews on Amazon. Yeah. It's like that, essentially.
Yeah.
They had to update it. Anyway, never mind. Moving on to...
the second story.
To the second story of the week. And
Finally.
There's only 11.
And we're at 15 minutes. Well, in the recording, it's not 15 minutes in the
thing.
And
as we all know, 15
minutes... Because we have to add like 5 minutes out of this thing.
It's ridiculous.
As by me, I mean me.
Yeah. Did you say as by me, I mean me?
As by we, I mean me.
Oh, I thought you said, I mean, as by me, I mean me. I was like, well, yeah, of course by you mean you. Anyway, I was going to make a Geico joke when you said 15 minutes. Every time someone says 15 minutes, I say 15 minutes and save you 50% or more on car insurance.
Sponsored by Geico.
Sponsored by creepygrandma.com.net.org.
And now a word from our sponsors.
Okay. That wasn't that good, was it? It's the me.
That was like the Muppets in a chipmunk voice from the very back of your throat.
See, I can go up here, We did the Negro Montoya thing last week, so I'm just going to do this again.
Anyway.
I can't do that. I can do a really high-pitched voice, but I just can't do that. That's impressive.
Do your laugh in the high-pitched voice. Oh, man. It's too good.
We're very strange.
Okay.
That can pick up. Very strange!
Oh, goodness gracious. That hurt my ears. And, look at the audio bar. It's like flaming walls of blue.
I guess put a caution sign on this podcast. Like, caution.
Explicit. Explicit sounds.
Explicitly loud sounds.
Topic number 2.
Finally.
Only took like 15 minutes. As we all know, 15 minutes can save you 15% or more in car insurance.
Of course.
You should have said everybody knows that. Come on.
Everybody knows that.
Well, did you know words can hurt you? You remember that one? Where he's like on the cowboy and he rides into the distance.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
it's the end and it clips his head. Okay.
Ooh, a Fallout 4 ad.
It's a Fallout 4 ad. Dadgummit, we can't get away from this game.
Actually, it's Best Buy ad for Fallout 4.
Yeah. Well, so it's a double ad.
Whoa.
Oh.
Vault Tech approved.
Yeah. So,
We're so distracted.
I have no idea what I'm doing anymore.
We're having to leave.
Adception. Blah, blah, blah. My dad bought that movie. We still haven't watched it.
Oh, that movie's awesome.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll watch it when I get home on Wednesday. Which is tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or today, if you're listening to it. Assuming you get this edited tonight.
Oh, there's no chance.
Okay. Force Awakens, Force Awakens, J.J. Abrams reveals how mythic Luke Skywalker is to the new characters.
Oh, yeah, I read this.
So,
I actually read the art.
See, you did. He read the Google Docs when I shared it to him, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone give him a hand. There's one idiot in his car right now who's clapping. 15 years in the future when we're on episode 89, he's like...
Hi, Dad. How's it going?
Because it takes him that long to listen to it. He
listened to the first one. He thought it was pretty good.
Oh, cool.
He liked it.
Cool. Did he think I talked too much?
He didn't comment.
He probably thought.
He probably was just really tired.
Yeah.
Because he came home from, like, a huge trip really late at night.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Cool. Meanwhile, back at the news. I say meanwhile a lot. I also say don't
Meanwhile,
in the Hall of Justice,
Albuquerque.
Aquaman is making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. That's a comedian. I can't take credit for that.
Okay.
Okay. J.J. Abrams, quote, "It was the thing that struck me the hardest, which was the idea that doing a story that took place nearly 40 years after Jedi, meaning Return of the Jedi, meant that..."
Why did I do that?
He leaned right over my shoulder, and I was just like, ignore. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm tired. I woke up at like 5:30 this morning.
Okay, I'm challenging ourselves never to do anything this entire episode and just distract ourselves for 40 minutes.
My name is George. How are you doing today?
I'm good.
Oh my goodness,
I don't know.
I can't do this anymore. We can't make it past the second episode. What is wrong with us? We're tired. Can you not tell? Ugh. There would be a generation for whom Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, and Leia would be as good as a myth, Abrams said.
Cough, cough, us.
That's a terrible joke. Quote, "They'd be as old, as mythic, and as the tale of King Arthur," which is ridiculous, because King Arthur took place like 600 years ago, and this was like 40 years ago. There's a big difference, Abrams. Quote, "They would be characters they may have heard of, but maybe not. They'd be characters..."
Thanks, IGN. Again.
Yeah, sponsorship. Ugh.
Eventually.
See, the list last week I made using Polygon, PlayStation Blog, and IGN.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
You had all IGN
No.
on the first episode.
See, the first episode, yes. But when I was compiling for the second episode, which we didn't record, I had Polygon, I had IGN. It was a really comprehensive list. And there was a VR superhero game that we don't get to talk about, which is disappointing. Pregnant pause. Booyah!
See? Now you did it.
Oh! I ruined the audio for everyone!
It's not just me.
You
both
just did
of
it
us.
again. You just went into the red zone. He just face planted on the laptop. See, I listened back to our old episode just to see like what I did wrong, and there was many things, but that was one of them, and you're doing it again. We are tired. I have no idea what I'm doing. What's your middle name? I don't know what my middle name is. It's Joseph, if you're wondering. Anyway.
My middle name is Secret.
Why that's so funny?
I can guarantee that at least one person who's listening to this podcast knows my name. Hi, Dad.
Your mom isn't listening to this?
I don't think she would care.
Yeah, probably not. She's listening to this 30 years from now. It's like, I care about you.
Anyway, let's just move on so we can keep going.
Topic number 3, because I really have nothing to say regarding that one.
Yeah, it's just that.
So, rumor, and I will always loudly pronounce rumor because I did that.
Rumor!
Yeah. That needs to be a thing where I say rumor. I say ru, you say mer. 3,
Okay.
2, 1. Rue.
Mer!
Gimmicks.
Look at that. There's you and there's me. You said I was too quiet last episode. I have fixed that problem.
You've broken me. Rue.
Mer!
Thor Ragnarok may have a female lead villain. I am not listening to you anymore. The latest Thor Ragnarok rumor says the film's main villain may be a woman.
Cool.
Whatever.
Next one.
Yeah.
What's that doing with anything?
I have no idea.
Yay, it's a woman. Cool. Moving on.
Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD announced for Wii U.
For some reason.
Why?
Because it definitely needs it, and you definitely can't play Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess on the Wii U.
And GameCube. You can play it on GameCube. You can play it on Wii. What is the point? What is the point? Honestly.
Yeah, I mean, you can already plug in your Wii disc onto the Wii U, and you already have it, just not as high resolution. Oh, that's why. Amiibos.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why.
Yeah, there's an amiibo that comes with it. It's a Wolf Link amiibo. So
That's the only possible reason they're doing this.
because amiibos sell. There's a gold Mega Man amiibo. I bet no one bought the original one, except Colin Moriarty from IGN, who's no longer there. Rest in peace, Colin. He's still alive. He's doing his own thing on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
Final Fantasy VII's Cloud. There's this. What's his second name? His last name. Cloud Strife. There it is. Cloud Strife is coming to Smash Brothers on the Wii U and 3DS. I thought it was just 3DS, but it's Wii U as well.
Cool. I don't own those games. Moving on.
I have played Final Fantasy, and no, I haven't played Final Fantasy. I have played Smash Brothers. Can you tell we're tired?
I've played Smash Brothers Brawl, just not the new one.
Yeah.
So
Wii U is really good. I was surprised. I went over to Eli's house. It was really awesome. Really good.
I played the demo for the 3DS version. Got annoyed by the jumping system.
Yeah. The jumping system is really weird. It's like, move your little analog thingamabob. It's not even an analog stick. It's a little
Like,
nub.
Yeah.
Okay, so Star Wars is skipping award shows to preserve the plot. That's really all you need to know.
No spoilers.
That's
cool.
Yeah, that's nice.
I
That's great.
approve of no spoilers.
Yeah. I'm tired. Harrison Ford. I'm gonna say that over and over again.
I'm tired.
I'm just gonna sleep.
Okay. Harrison Ford still hopes to play Indiana Jones again.
Yeah, because we all wanted a 15 Indiana Jones. Frankly, they can make another one. I don't care. I just hope it's better than the fourth one, because the fourth one stinks.
Yeah.
See, I don't think it's as bad as most people do. Most people think it's just sacrilege and, awful. I think it's okay, but it's definitely not as good as Raiders, because the only other one I've seen is Raiders. And the end of Last Crusade. And I own, ironically, both the first one and the second one on VHS tape.
How have you not seen the Indiana Jones movies?
I've seen the first one.
Yeah, but you haven't seen the second or the third one.
No.
I need to watch them again, even though I've already seen them twice.
Yeah, because they're great.
Yeah.
They're awesome.
But you can't say that, because you haven't seen them.
I've seen Raiders twice. Does that count? No, nothing counts with you.
No. You haven't played Sly Cooper. Nothing can count until you play Sly Cooper.
Yeah, he's been badgering me this since lunch. He's like, "Why haven't you played Sly Cooper?" I said, "I played Sly 4." He's like, "That doesn't count."
It doesn't.
You haven't played Jack and Daxter. I was like, okay, fine, whatever.
Hey, Jack and Daxter's okay. I only played the opening area of the first one 15
times. Well, then why are you on my butt about
I
not
didn't
playing
say
the first
anything
one?
about Jack and Daxter.
Yeah.
I didn't say anything about Jack and Daxter.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
No,
That was
I didn't.
the whole
You
thing.
brought it up.
No.
I said Ratchet and Clank.
Oh, that's right.
I said Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah, you
did.
did.
Ratchet and Clank too. Ratchet and Clank is awesome.
Ratchet and Clank, Jack and Daxter, Sly Cooper, Crash Bandicoot, lots of things.
Yeah.
I have played Crash Bandicoot on the Wii, but that doesn't count because that's not the original series.
I played Crash Bandicoot Warped on the PlayStation 2.
Wii.
Even though it's a PlayStation 1 game.
Yay.
So, I played that.
So this is a light news week, if you can't tell.
Yeah.
Lots of headline articles, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Fallout 4 players on PC have already logged 45 million hours!
4.5.
No.
See, there's a dot there.
Well, no, hold on. The URL lied to me, because it says 45
You can't
in the
put
URL.
a dot in the URL.
You can't?
It's
Oh,
outside of
right,
.com.
because, yeah,
That's how URLs work.
you're a monster.
I think.
Evil URLs. You're right. Evil URL. could be .5millionhours.com. Okay.
You have to get an entirely new website just for this one article.
Just for this IGN.com/article/2015/11/10/Fallout 4s and PC have logged for .5millionhours.com. Oh, what's wrong?
Anyway.
Players of Fallout 4 and PC have already beaten Grand Theft Auto 5. Have already beaten Grand Theft Auto 5 for peak concurrent users. Fallout 4 has, at the time of this writing, 400,000 concurrent users, putting it behind only Counter-Strike Global Offensive, which nothing will ever surpass, except for Half-Life 3, and Dota 2 for the Steam all-time concurrent user record. Well, no, it won't. Never mind, because concurrent user record, that would be ridiculous if everyone was playing Half-Life 3, unless it's a multiplayer game. Curse you. Forever, Valve. Forever. You haven't played Half-Life.
I've played Half-Life 2 and the beginning of Half-Life. That's more than you've done for Sly Cooper.
It was forced. Anyway. To put that in a little perspective, Call of Duty Black Ops 3 has been out since November 6th and is currently sitting at 3.9 million total hours played.
Take that, Call of Duty.
Yeah, that's not surprising.
You stink.
Well, no, they're all playing it on console. That's not a surprise.
Yeah, because they're all console peasants.
I have a PS4. And a PC account. Don't judge me. The record...
I'm not part of that crowd. Yet.
Yeah, he is going to descend among the console peasants.
Hey.
By the way, have better exclusives. No offense. Except for Half-Life 2.
Hey, we have thousands of indies.
Yeah, true.
We have Gunpoint.
Yeah, but we got Gunpoint years before you did.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, we did.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
When?
Gunpoint. Isn't that the side-scrolling stealth game?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got that years ago.
Tom Francis worked for PC Gamer.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yes, we have it on PC. I thought you were arguing for console.
No.
Okay, yes.
Why would I ever want console?
Uncharted is on PS4. Anyway, for the record,
We have mods.
Yeah, so we'll Fallout 4
Mods
for
trump
console.
all.
Yeah, but console is going to have mods for Fallout 4.
Yeah, we have mods for Skyrim.
True.
And Fallout 3. And Fallout New Vegas. And Fallout 4. And we have all the mods for Fallout 4.
Okay. So, Rise of the Tomb Raider came out. Do we care?
No.
Not really, no. I mean, I want to play it, granted, but
Eventually.
neither of us own an Xbox One. And
I have an Xbox One.
Really?
Yeah. I just don't care.
You're a monster. You own an Xbox One, you're an evil person. I'm kidding. Please don't leave. No! Come back! Anyway. So the last article that we're going to talk about, and then we're going to talk about what we've done during the week, and I have an interesting, weird thing to talk about. But,
Okay.
the new Marvel Jessica Jones trailer. Is it not awesome?
It is awesome.
It is
Don't
absolutely,
be my mom.
absolutely wonderful.
Okay, you're not my mom.
Okay, someone came in the door. They're being quiet, though. That's more
Thank
than
you.
we can say for other people that we've had to edit the episode for.
Yeah, this is gonna be a really short episode.
Yeah, it is. When do you have to leave?
When my mom gets here,
Oh,
which
okay.
is like about 4:15, but we'll just record until then.
Oh, dang it. Okay, that's irritating.
Meh.
So, we'll go through this quickly then.
Yeah.
So, with the debut just a week away, and if you're listening to this, it's on Friday. If you're listening to this on Wednesday, it's on Friday, which is 2 days from then. Which is so awesome. I can't wait. Okay, so...
You are not my mom.
You are not...
Thank you.
Okay, you can't say that every time a new person walks into the room. Oh my goodness. Anyway. So the second full trailer for Marvel's Jessica Jones got dropped. And it's awesome.
Yeah. We're doing a
We're doing an
podcast.
episode.
We're going to edit this again. Give me more work.
I wanna know why it got dropped.
No, not
It's just news.
Dropped is a phrase meaning it got released.
Oh, really? Okay, great. It's not like it was, still get dropped, 'cause you can still get drops, you know?
We're not editing that out.
Not that kind of drops.
I refuse to edit this out. Okay.
Hey,
Why would you-
No one talk!
Okay.
Silence! Explicit audio! Anyway.
Why?
Oh, goodness gracious.
okay. Jessica Jones.
It
Super
looks
cool.
awesome. David Tennant is absolutely terrifying in this trailer.
Yeah.
He looks like the scariest villain Marvel's ever seen.
Yeah.
And are you aware of what Purple Man's powers are?
You said he released pheromones that made people want to do what he said.
Oh yeah, like he does this whole thing with Jessica Jones where he like captures her for 8 solid months and makes her do whatever he wants. She commits crime. She does other terrible things that are in the comic that we will not talk about in this show because we are trying to get rid of an explicit rating, and by that I mean explicit audio, because that's really
Being too loud.
We can't be that loud. Don't hit the mic. That's worse.
That looks cool. I need it more.
No.
It looks cool.
You're breaking my ears. I listened to this.
I have to go through it again and again to edit it out.
I am 2 of the 3 listeners that we've ever had on SoundCloud. My aunt listened to this episode.
So my dad.
Yeah, okay, fine.
I'm not one of the 3. I haven't listened to it on SoundCloud.
Yeah, I can just email. You have the MP3. You edit it. What are you talking about?
I've listened to the podcast, just not on SoundCloud.
Okay, good. That's better. So, let's stop talking about this because this is just going down. This is just a garbage truck on fire going down a hill.
Jessica Jones looks really scary and awesome.
We'll talk about it when we're awake on Friday.
Yeah, and if it's nearly as good as if it's anywhere as near as good as Daredevil, it's gonna be awesome. Because
Yes.
Daredevil is incredible.
It is. What you doing this week? So what you been doing? Tell
homework.
me. Games so far? Anything? Last week?
Games.
Anything last week? Fallout 4, obviously.
Last week, Fallout 4 got released, and then so I played that most of the weekend.
Yeah.
Basically just Fallout 4, which we already talked about. So what are the games? We mentioned Gunpoint. I'm going to talk about Gunpoint. Gunpoint's awesome. Go play Gunpoint.
Yeah,
This is
Gunpoint.
this is a demo.
It's on my Steam wishlist. I want to play it so bad.
Yeah, I played the demo. Only knocking people out with doors,
Nice.
and you can do that, and it worked. It was awesome.
That's amazing.
The demo was the best demo. Undertale.
Did you watch anything?
Did I watch anything?
Yeah. Arrow, Flash, anything like
I
that?
finished the Arrow.
Yeah, he's not on season 4. He's on season 3. He just finished season 3.
I'm on Netflix.
He's on
I
Netflix.
don't watch live TV. That's too much effort.
Yeah.
To be
It's
like,
too
I gotta
hard
be
to
there
just click.
then.
It's just too hard to click record and then come back to it afterwards.
But I have to go all the way to my living room.
Or what service do you have?
DirecTV.
Well, you get DirecTV. Doesn't DirecTV have an app?
Yeah.
Well, then use that.
I have I have a 4S.
Oh, well, yeah, that's the entire point. Yeah, because it won't. Like when we got Dish, I had my old iPod that's cracked and destroyed, and I'll show it to you because it's a relic. But it couldn't run Dish anywhere, and I was so disappointed. And then I got this, and I could watch Flash in bed after I'd done homework, and I was like, sweet glory.
Yeah.
So anything else? Any movies you watched?
Any movies?
Nothing.
Not really. It was a lazy weekend.
Yeah, this weekend has been like. So.
Same with this week.
Yeah. It's tired. It's raining outside. It's cloudy.
Thank goodness it's raining because
Yeah.
we had basketball practice.
Yeah.
And it got canceled.
Whee!
Probably. Sort of. Kinda. I'm not sure.
All right.
I'm skipping it anyway.
Yeah.
Sorry,
You just
Miss.
to your father and your mother who are listening to this. Good job.
Hey, they kind of know about it.
Okay.
And also, and if they ask, I'm gonna say I'm fearing for my life.
You also just admitted that you were gonna lie later, so good job.
Hey, I kind of do fear for my life. I'm a little
I am
bit
a
paranoid.
scary person. I am a scary person. That's not true. Okay. So should I talk about what I did or not?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay. So he's shaking his water bottle now. You can't really hear it. You know, $10 says I'm gonna listen back to this and be like, what did I just say? Because I'm really tired. Okay, so I want to.
Should I just slap you? Would that help?
Did you just? No, I thought you just said the H word. I thought you were like, what the H? I was like, what?
Should I just slap you? Would that help? Those are the exact words I said. You can go back and listen to this. I do not swear. I don't swear. No.
Swear to me.
No.
Okay. So I went on YouTube and I listened to. I was looking on YouTube just for random stuff, and I fell down. You know how you get those YouTube rabbit holes where you're like, you'll listen to one thing and then you'll just like keep going and going and going. So I was going through extra credits playlists and found.
Oh, extra credits is the best YouTube channel.
They're awesome. Go subscribe. Not sponsored. What does that have to do with it?
Their new extra history. It's on Jon Snow.
I didn't get to watch it because the internet wasn't working.
Oh, Jon Snow is awesome. He's no Yi, but he's awesome.
Oh, right, because Jon Snow, Game of Thrones stuff.
No, but he's an actual person.
Well, I know he's an actual person,
Yeah.
but that's the reference. That's the
Yeah.
You Know Nothing Jon Snow reference. So,
Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah.
I've never watched Game of
Neither have
Thrones.
I, but I have looked at
Oh.
enough memes that I
Yeah.
figured that out. Anyway, so I went down one of those rabbit holes and I found their episode on why Cthulhu is boring in games.
Oh yeah.
Which is interesting. And then I was like,
I know that one.
I wonder if they have H.P. Lovecraft's books on YouTube. And I looked it up and I found a playlist, which is awesome. And I started listening to his books. And I listened to the first one called, what was it called? Dagon was the episode. And it was super interesting. It's like this guy who gets in a boat, and because he escapes from some army, he's fighting in World War I, and he escapes, and he's on this boat, and he's rowing. He has a bunch of food and water. And he washes up in this slimy surface that he doesn't recognize, which he assumes is like, oh, it's probably some volcanic activity that's released this land. So he gets on, he starts walking, and walking, and walking, and eventually he gets to this crater. And in this crater is an obelisk. And near this obelisk is an evil snake monster. And it scares the crap out of him and makes him go insane. So he gets back on his boat and eventually comes back to the mainland, London. He's found by the Navy. He gets rescued. And then he commits suicide at the end. Because it made him go crazy and he can't... Every time he closes his eyes, he sees that. It's really dark. It's really interesting, though.
How long was it?
It's about 15 minutes. It was a short story. He has other stuff that's like 2 hours long. Like
Only 2 hours?
2.5 hours, yeah.
I thought he wrote like novels and stuff.
Well, I think they're shorter novels. Like there's 2.5 hours for Call of Cthulhu, stuff like that. I can look on YouTube here. But yeah,
I would not have expected that.
Yeah, it's very short. It's very interesting though. His world, like how he does worlds where it's scary to be alive in those worlds. It's very interesting. I think it's very cool. But anyway, so that in terms of games, I think I said in terms of games last week. You can tell I listened to the last episode like 5 times because I was like, I want to find out what exactly to do.
You're being really quiet now.
What the heck? Is this viewer's punishment for me?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll speak up. So I played Infamous Second Son, and by Infamous Second Son, I mean I ran around doing random event DUP raids, just blowing things up for no reason. Because I've beaten the game 3 times, I've gotten the platinum in that. Just running around, beating the crap out of bad guys for no reason. That's the only game I played this week. This is a slow week. Yeah.
I played Infamous 1. Not Infamous 2 or Second Son. But Infamous 1 is awesome.
Yeah, you mentioned that in passing last week. Tell me how good it is. Cause
it's really good, really fun. Because it gives you that feeling of, this is my city. Get out of my city.
Which you said that exact thing last week, too.
Yeah, because that's I've thought about this in the past.
You've thought about it.
Yeah.
Good job. That's your catchphrase now. That's your version of IGN's, what's his name? Brian Altano's like, brap, brap. That's your version of that. Because he does that all the time for no reason.
You mentioned IGN so much on the show.
Yeah, because I only listen to them, because they're the only video game podcast that I can relate to. Because they're just the people that I relate to.
Have you heard of DLC?
Yeah, I did.
We shouldn't be talking about other video game podcasts.
See, I actually...
On a video game
podcast.
No,
that's fine. I did listen to DLC when Titanfall came out. I was like, oh, let's listen to these guys. I'm like, eh.
Jeff Kanata is awesome. Christian Spicer, don't kill me if he hears this, is not. He's really cynical and kind of annoying. Also, he hates Tolkien.
What? So, he hates Tolkien?
Yeah.
Whoa.
He's said in the past, Tolkien lore is awful. There's people who've done it later who've just done it better.
Whoa.
Which is not true. Not true, I tell you.
Explicit audio, ladies and gentlemen. He's panting. He's a dog in need of food.
I think I can hear that.
Yeah, they can, apparently. Because it's like boom, 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 loud on the audio. I need to lean in. Listen to me. Become one with the Force. The computer fell asleep.
We fell asleep.
It fell asleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. And
we're not talking about anything anymore.
Yeah, we aren't, because we have nothing left. The list is empty.
My mom might be here.
Last week, scientists discovered evidence for alternate dimensions. Yeah, they found, they did this scan, and there was,
How would you have evidence of that?
Well, they did this light scan, and they had detected this weird scan of light/energy that detects cosmic radiation or whatever, and it detected something that, to vaguely quote them, it could only be from an alternate universe. Light from an alternate universe, possibly their Big Bang or something, I don't know. I was like, huh, that's interesting. Alternate dimensions, work of Marvel Comics and DC Comics, where everything is basically the same except for...
And Portal 2.
And Portal 2. Wait, what? You mean Half-Life, right?
No, Portal 2. When in the PC version, they have this trailer for the level creator, which is like the multiverse. What we're gonna do is we're gonna find some levels that other people made and steal them and make them.
Right,
Making them costs a lot of money.
That's true. He's like, Cave Johnson's like, okay, I'm going to send these plans to another universe, get them to build it, steal it, and then put it in here because it costs too much. She's like, that is the most hilarious thing I think I've ever seen.
Portal 2 is one of the funniest games. Not as funny as Undertale, Ethan. Undertale.
Stanley Parable is funnier, though.
No.
Yes, it is.
No.
I choose to believe that.
No.
By the way, we didn't mention you, Lucina. How are you doing?
Oh, we forgot about that one guy.
Yeah, you forgot about the one guy. I just remembered that.
I'm sorry.
If you fast forward to the 41-minute mark, it's like the 21-minute mark, but now it's the 41-minute
now
mark.
I'm going to have to edit in, like, hey, that one guy sits at the 20-minute mark, just at the exact 20-minute mark, no matter what's going on,
No,
in the middle of a word.
It was the 21-minute mark.
21-minute mark?
Yeah, it was the 21-minute
Oh, okay.
mark. You said
21
20-minute mark, but then I looked at the thing and you were wrong. It was 21-minute mark. According to history.
Oh. Cool.
Yeah. So that's the end of this episode. Thanks for listening. We're tired. We're poor. We're huddled masses.
Go play Undertale.
Go play Undertale. Sponsored,
Ethan.
Yeah. Sponsored by creepygrandma.com.net.org. Go there for all of your creepy grandma needs. Creepy dentures. Creepy dresses. Creepy drapes. I don't know. See you then. This episode is rated EA for explicit audio. Viewer discretion is advised.
I like how it goes on a nice curve.
Like this descending cascade of symphonic audio.
Of me screeching.
Yes.
I thought we said we were going to end this like 5
We
seconds.
did.